It's interesting. I live in a neighborhood that's gone through, here in Washington, gone through amazing gentrification. Southwest now. It's like the waterfront area. It's, my God, people that lived here and they don't even recognize it. But there is also a major public housing development that is almost right in the middle of it. And the discussion has been just what you suggested: how to maintain it, keep it there, and they did things like, maybe this is what you're like. For example, they built a beautiful recreation center. Basketball courts, playgrounds, tennis courts, and programs. This is the kind of thing you're talking about.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And a great recreation center in a neighborhood has the benefit of bringing those new residents who are higher income and the existing residents together.
That's right. That's right.
And, we have to preserve those things that are diverse. I grew up in my children grew up in a mixed income neighborhood. But as people of some means, it was sports and it was ballet that connected them to the low income. But what you're talking about is critical. It's critical that public housing project in the middle of an improving neighborhood remains. And it may be that we need to also take steps like inclusionary zoning, where for every 100-unit new apartment or condo building, 15 or 20 units are for lower income residents.
Yeah, we have that here in Washington, D.C. Enforcing it is difficult, but it is public policy.
But if those residents are going to get the benefit of neighborhood improvements, they need to be able to stay. And the only way they're going to be able to stay in a very heated real estate market like Washington, D.C., is through public policy. But the interesting thing is, and this I think is often lost on people, the city is gaining a tremendous amount of new tax revenue by all the development in your neighborhood. Each of those new units is paying property taxes, is generating new revenue.
Yes.
My argument is that a piece of that new revenue should be going to long-term residents to let them stay in the neighborhood.
Good, excellent suggestion. Yeah, exactly. That, and you're absolutely. And matter of fact, it's very competitive now in these, especially urban areas. And what I mean by that, you have children that are competing with their parents on living on what they call walkable communities. The condos, and there's the restaurants, the movie theaters, and everything else. And there's competition there. That's a very good suggestion. And so what you're saying is that city council members, mayors, county officials, you should cut out a significant portion of that new tax revenue. And if seniors want to stay in their home, find a way to make it happen, as well as low-income people, so that they can take advantage of that. Have I broken it down okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely right.
Okay.
The thing, cities have something going for them.
Right.
They haven't had going for them in a long time.
And that
Americans want to live in a different way than the last generation of Americans want to live.
That's right.
And the question is, do we use this change in demand? Do we use this change to create a new vision of cities, cities that are diverse by race, are diverse by income, are diverse by preferences? Or do we become or do we simply replace one group with the other? Mm-hmm. And I think there is an opportunity. The question is whether we will take it.